We're off to the Udon immigration office this morning, 1, to see if the place is actually open, and 2, to actually hear from them the latest deal on the 90-day report. I found myself in a position where my 90-day report for my retirement visa was due, plus the fact that both of my licences, my car driving licence and my motorbike licence, were due for renewal too. Now when you go to renew your driving licences, you need a letter of authority from the immigration office, which is evidence of your address showing where you're actually living or where you're staying in Thailand. Now, looking online, there's plenty of advice out there from official sources and unofficial sources, and Facebook and Twitter, there's advice coming at you from all different angles, and a lot of it differs, it really does. So rather than taking any of that advice at all, I thought I'd call in on the transport offices, see if they're open, and into the immigration office and see about my 90-day report, see if I could get it done there. And then that way I could get the information from someone speaking to me rather than a website that might be a day or two out of date or that could be changing tomorrow, and I could pass that information on to you watching this. Plus the other thing is we're only a 5 or 10 minute ride away from the immigration office and the transport offices. There's 2 of them. There's one at the Udon International Hospital, which is a few minutes away from us, and Central Plaza, that's where the second office is. So it's really not a problem for us to check this out and call into these places. Here we are pulling into the Udon International Hospital. We go down to this basement level, and the entrance to the hospital, there's a couple of entrances to different departments there in front of us. And there's a coffee shop on the left there, that's open. But the hospital, these entrances here look like they're closed. They've got barriers in front. And there's the transport office. You can see that's closed, and there's signs on the door saying that they're closed because of the virus situation. And there's no real indication as to when that's reopening. 2 days ago I took a drive around to Central Plaza, up to the 2nd floor, which is where the transport office is based there. There's a few shops open, there's the phone shops that are open, a couple of things like that. All of the food courts are open, but the office where the transport office is based, where you can renew your licence in Central Plaza, the whole of that area is barricaded off. You can't even get near that, they've got it closed off. So he won't know when they're going to open, will he? It's just when the government... So next stop is the immigration office. We turn left out of here, back onto the main road, across the Fountain roundabout, and just a little way down there you'll see we get to the immigration office. And it'll be good just to ask someone if there's anyone there. I don't even know if it's open, but if it is open, it'll be nice to actually ask them firsthand what their knowledge is regarding the 90-day report and the driving licence situation. For those of you that don't know your way around Udon too well, turning left at these traffic lights here will take you down to the Monument roundabout, and turning right where that grey truck's going will take you up towards Central Plaza. That takes you directly to the entrance of Central Plaza. Straight on, you'll see in a minute, we go past the Fountain roundabout. We got here at around about 8:15 this morning. There wasn't too many people, just a few people sitting over here to the left hand side where the seats were all laid out and well spaced apart. Okay, so we came down here to the Udon Thani immigration office. What it is, when we arrived here, the guy in front said that there's like an amnesty, so you don't need to do the 90-day report, but because you're here they can actually do it for you. So within 5 minutes I was in and out, and I've got the 90-day, the stamp for the 90-day check-in, and that takes me through for another 3 months. The other reason I came down here is because I needed 2 letters. My driving licence is about to expire, both my car and my motorbike licence, and so I wanted the letters to be ready for when the transport office opens so I could renew my licence. But what they've advised me to do in there is to hold off on that. It was going to cost 500 baht for each letter, so it would have been 1,000 baht for the 2 letters, and the problem is they're saying that I could be wasting my money, because at the moment there's a time period where there's an amnesty on driving licences expiring as well. But if they extend that, with the transport office being closed, I won't be able to use those letters, and those letters are only good for 30 days. So if they extend it and the letters don't carry through to the time when the office opens, I've wasted 1,000 baht. So credit to them, and it's nice that they're up front and they're open about it. They could have just taken 1,000 baht off me, given me the letters, I walked away, and that might be wasted money. So they pointed that out to me, and what they've said is just go with the amnesty, hold off on getting the letters for the moment, and you're okay to drive. We'll see what happens if I get stopped, but I'll let you know on that and I'll give you an update. Okay, we're going to go back home now and have a late breakfast.